The Rolex Submariner is the watch that immediately comes to mind whenever the luxury timepiece brand is mentioned. It is expected, given that the Rolex Submariner is arguably the most famous, profitable, and widely worn wristwatch in the world. Though the Rolex Submariner was initially developed for the scuba diving industry, its popularity has now spread to a wide variety of other niches, including those occupied by sports fans and adventurers, as well as Hollywood actors, musicians, and watch collectors. There is something about the straightforwardness and clarity of the design of the Submariner when combined with the proficient use of contrasting and coordinating colors that Rolex employs. It makes this timepiece appear to be absolutely wonderful, no matter what clothing you pair it with. This is true regardless of whether you choose to wear a suit or a pair of jeans. But there are a lot of different Submariners out there, and it can be quite a dilemma to choose just one if you're interested in buying. That is why today we're going to talk about several Rolex Submariners that might catch your attention and might end up around your wrists one day. Welcome to Lux Life, and when it comes to luxury and lifestyle, we've got you covered. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's start. Let's start with the Starbucks, which is basically the modern version of that 50th anniversary Kermit. This is a watch from the year 2021, and it is very stunning. Around the same time that this was released, production of the Hulk watch was finally halted. The green dial and bezel make this timepiece a real eye-catcher. However, the overwhelming amount of green may be too much for certain people. Even though the green accent is nice, the dial is black, which is what you might prefer. The watch includes a new movement, some great lume plots, and a striking black face with a green ceramic bezel. Not too long ago, one could get this timepiece for more than £20,000. On the other hand, as a result of shifts in the market, the price has decreased, and it is now feasible to purchase one for a sum of no more than £15,000 to £17,000. The price is somewhat higher than it was initially, although it is not quite double what it was in the beginning. In addition, the logs have been sanitized to differentiate them from the GMT's polished central links. Moreover, it features a green ceramic insert. Great for scuba divers, this bezel can only be turned in one direction. The date is particularly legible because of the Cyclops, which amplifies it by a factor of 1.5. The lume's dial is uncluttered, making it simple to read even in the dark. This Submariner has a depth rating of 1,000 feet and a chronograph. These days, a clock that deviates by more than 4 to 6 seconds per day is considered to be inaccurate. This one, however, is exceptionally good for an automatic watch, maintaining accuracy within a range of -2 to +2 seconds per day, typically a Rolex trademark. In order to ensure that the watch is completely watertight, the crown on the side screws into the side of the case. This one features an oyster bracelet that has a traditional sanitized and brushed finish to it. In addition to that, it contains a glide lock glass that prevents the watch from being removed from the wrist when the wearer does not intend for it to be removed. This time, we're going to take a look at Rolex watches from their bimetal range. The Rolex Submariner date 126613LN is also an iconic watch. Some people like black dials, while others like blue ones. However, this black one is a bit more understated on the wrist than the blue one. It looks a bit more old-fashioned, especially once you've scratched a bracelet with normal wear and tear. The center links are polished, and it's impossible not to scratch them. But that's how the watch works. It is very expensive because the bezel is solid 18-karat gold, and the black ceramic insert is inlaid with 18-karat gold. In addition to that, the white text that is on the dials is unchanged. The wording on the dial of the older models was gold, but is white on the newer models. It gives the watch a really polished appearance, and in general, it's a lovely watch to have. After all, the bimetal market is getting better and better. The ones made of stainless steel are quite difficult to come by, which is why you have to spend twice as much for the ones that are currently on the market, and in particular for this watch. But if we're being completely honest, the bimetal ones offer better value for the money. On the other hand, with the Rolex Submariner date 126613, we can see why the blue ones sell a lot more than the black ones. As you see, it has a truly beautiful dial. In 2010, when this watch came out, it looked like it had a flat blue dial. It looks nice, and the flat blue dials have become quite collectible. Also, the dial was almost the same color as a ceramic bezel. However, the market preferred the sunburst blue, formerly seen on the 5-digit sub-dates. It appears that Rolex took into account feedback from retailers and end users, as the sunburst or the Rolex Submariner date 11613LB was introduced in late 2013 and is still available today. This dial is stunning in the sunlight and makes for a great timepiece to wear this summer. But as you can see on the dial, this one has white writing, which is the newest style. Don't forget that this is a 41mm 126613LB, which has a new movement and a new case. It is 21mm wide at the top, which makes it a very comfortable watch. If we look at the logs from below, we can see that they are just a little bit narrower. There is a significant disparity in price between these two last watches. However, you can probably tell that one of them is made entirely of gold, so you can anticipate that it will be the more expensive option. It's possible that you already own that blue bimetal Submariner and that all you want to do is switch it out for the old gold one. While you will absolutely fall in love with this timepiece as a result of the elegant side of the case, as well as the links in the middle of the band. They are polished and sanitized, but the difference between them and the bimetals prevents them from standing out as much as the bimetals do. The Rolex Submariner series is one of the company's most popular collections overall because it can serve as a timepiece for experienced scuba divers or as a chic accessory worn in professional situations. Submariner watches are known for their dual-purpose design. Because of the watch's adaptability, it has been able to enjoy commercial success for the past decades. To be honest, there is nothing bad we can say about the Submariner. This Rolex watch is a timepiece icon that dates back more than 6 decades. There is no such thing as wearing the wrong Rolex Submariner model because they are all perennially popular, purposeful, and practical. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive updates on our latest videos. Also, feel free to leave us a comment if you want to watch more videos. Head on over to our channel to see more from Lux Live. See you!